Okay, so step one, find the car at your wrecker. Now the thing is with this, with salvage cars, is you have to make sure there's not much crazy collision on the car whatsoever. Well, I'll show you guys here. I found a new engine. When you build a car, you make sure, and if you're trying to put a car together and grabbing scrap parts, make sure the cross member will work with whatever engine application you're doing. For example, the V6 ones, you could fit the 4-6 2 valves and 4 valves on this cross member. So I'm taking the whole thing, the knuckles and everything. And it's a pain in the ass because I forgot my wrenches, and my buddy lives just over there in the city, and he's gonna come by with some wrenches. So I'm gonna keep on continuing, and then there's like a forklift there that's gonna lift this even further so I could take this cross member out. I just got the 8.8, like, I think it was 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, and holy, it was a long trip. 9.5 hours. Just insane. It was a very tiring process of getting it. A lot of planning. I really appreciate he gave me a really good deal on it. And this moves the car way forward for what it's going to be. This is the 8.8 rear differential from a 95 Mustang GT that I went to go pick up. He left these on. I gotta take this off. These are really annoying. So the goal is for this video is I need this car as a roller, okay? I need this car as a roller. And like I showed earlier in this video, I got this whole diff off. Or not diff, the whole front subframe. So I got the rotors, the knuckles, the spindles, the struts, the springs, the control arms, the rack and pinion, and everything else. Because this car is fully bare. For SN95s, these are called quad shocks right here. These are not shocks. And if you ever have one, just delete them, because you'll get nasty wheel hop when you still have it. It just sucks. So I'm never going to use one anyway, so I'm gonna fuzz them off. I just forgot what they are, 22s or... If you're in a budget, it's all right. When I ordered through Amazon, it was altogether it was like 200 bucks. I would not recommend using max speeding rods. I don't know if the quality is good, okay? Don't burn me on the cross here. But I need this car moved in whatever. And yeah, hopefully it holds up pretty good. There is some instructions here if you guys get lost. So I'm unpacking it. It's actually not bad quality. I'm wondering how the bushings are gonna play out, and this feels really freaking solid, really solid. And give you an option here, which usually they don't do that. So there is a hole here where you could tap and you could put your own little grease nipple so you can lube it. Doesn't look like, oh wait, oh it is threaded on already. Cool. Actually not bad quality for what it is. The welds look pretty good. They don't look jank. I don't know if I could put this camera any lower. Let's see if I can squeeze you guys in there to see what I'm doing. I'm gonna be crawling in there. I'm gonna have to do that for a very long time. Let's see. Lube goes a very long way. And for you beginners, WD-40. This is what it is. Lubes up everything, and it gets rid of the water too for rust. Let's see if I can get it in there. Unfortunately, I might have to smack the back of this control arm so the paint might be rubbed off. I'm gonna put a cloth on. Okay. So I got the packaging from this. I'm gonna move the diff back because I gotta get these control arms on first. Hopefully this doesn't hit the camera. There. Get that out of the way. Go like this. Yeah, we're still far away from it. So we gotta keep on beating it. So maybe we'll move the diff out so we can mount the control arms first. I think that would be the best bet. The holes line up, right? So I'm gonna crawl in there like this. Okay, we are really close, and that's why I need this diff out of the way. There we go. So now I successfully got the control arm on. I'm showing you guys the hole, where that hole is. So if you look here, my head's not right there, but the camera is. You see where that hole is? So what I was doing, I was lining up this control arm right in there, right? I'm crawling under here again. The other side of the control arm's on. So I'm installing these uppers. Now these uppers, when I get this car rolling and moving, and while I'm working on this car, I think the torque box will be the last thing I'm going to touch, because I still got to do the engine and the wiring and everything. So, other than that, I'll just get this on for now. I just hope it doesn't really snap anything, because like I said before, all we're doing is just moving this car. So it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Okay, so that's swinging. There. Got that going. There. That easy. And there. Goes on, and it's the same size like the other ones. There you go. And now I can put the diff in. Yeah, it's pretty stiff. I went ahead to go off camera to file off that bolt that was stuck, that stud. Well, I got the control arm on. Now I'm doing the upper control arms, and they are on. I got them bolted on, so they're really easy. They actually slid on really nice, so I'll show you guys some tips here how to do it. So what you're going to do is you get a pry bar like that. You can put something soft on top of here. You see how where that bump stop is for the diff? A soft thing here. You can put a pry bar right there, and you're going to press it on so you can slide it on, straighten it out, and then hammer the bolt in. You're going to do the same for that side, for the other side. So over here, this lower control arm is a little bit crooked for some reason. I don't know why. So here's another trick I'm going to show you guys here. Put like some block of wood right here. between the frame, and then you're gonna get a jack to push up this control arm, and it's gonna squeeze it in. And I'm gonna do that off camera because there's gonna be a lot of messing around to strain the bolt hole there. So this is a pretty easy trick that you could do. It's not gonna wreck anything because that's your frame, right? And you're just gonna press it on like that. So, well, I got the diff in. It was a lot of finessing and everything. And the shocks were kind of pain in the butt because I didn't have the bolt, so I had to go look for it in my bucket. And off screen, I took a lot of stuff out of the car, and I found the original keys, which I didn't even know that I had. So it's pretty good. If I film the front subframe and put it in here, I think this will be a very long video, and it would be better if it's a second video. So anyways, guys, hope you liked the video of putting the diff, the control arms, my tips and tricks and all that stuff. And yeah, stay tuned for the next episode, guys. See you later.